to Monday Madness with Lucas. This week's episode is on name and gender change. So I'm gonna be going step by step on what the process is here in Los Angeles, California, on how to filling out your name change and how to get help if you need to in filling out your name change here in the Los Angeles area. Okay, so step number one, it is getting your name change filled out. There is several places that help out filling out your name change. For example, right now there is a program going on with Children's Hospital that are helping their patients fill out their name and gender change. And I've contact info for them if you need it, or for where I went with Trian Juarez and Los Angeles Gay and Lesbian Center. And I did them, but they take a little longer to get the paperwork done. Take about 3 months or so. So Children's Hospital has it right away. All they need is your name and stuff. So I have the information for them if you need it. So you have the LGBT Center, the Children's Hospital, and the LGBT Center caters to people in Hollywood, Long Beach, and there's one in Long Beach, Los Angeles, and Children's Hospital is located in Hollywood. So if you need that info, I'll be glad to help. Now for step number two. Step number two, you have to go to your designated courthouse to turn in your paperwork. My designated courthouse was in Stanley Mosque, which is in downtown LA. So that they take a little longer. My girlfriend did hers and she had to turn it in Norwalk and had a 1 month wait. While I did it about, I want to say back in 2013, 2014. I had to wait 3 to 6 months to get mine done. So it really depends on what courthouse you are and what courthouse, whether it be, if you have someone that lives in whatever city it is, Santa Monica, I think it's a little bit quicker, Santa Monica, or let's say Los Angeles, the more outer skirts, like down near Bell Gardens, you can have them have the address just to have there to get a degree that's in the faster vicinity, such as Norwalk or Downey and so on. So the way I did it, I went to the courthouse, I filled out my paperwork. If you don't have enough money or anything, they do have fee waivers you can fill out. Fee waivers. So usually the name change here in California is about $450 or so. So that covers that. And then if you need anything else, they'll cover that. Back when I had to do it with the newspaper, but from now on they don't have that. When filling out the form, you have to make sure you get a letter from your doctor saying that you've gone through therapy, saying, you are, whether you're on T or you're not on T, it doesn't matter. But you gotta make sure you've gone through this therapy, at least I want to say 3 months of therapy, just to have a letter from your therapist saying, okay, this is what they have, and they need the name and gender change. I don't know if you need a letter. I think you also need a letter from your doctor saying something like that. So that's step number two. Okay, step number three. You will get your court hearing date and location, and prior to that, you want to check within 2 days whether to see if they have filled it out or where your court date, because sometimes they do fill out the decree earlier, they just kind of sign it. You don't even have to go to the courthouse. Some people don't even go to hearing. I didn't go to my hearing. My girlfriend didn't go to her hearing. So that works out that, basically you guys just get the paper and that's it. And if you have a free waiver, make sure to get 2 or 3 copies of that decree, because you will be sending one. I believe there's one to keep for yourself, and then I believe one to send for your birth certificate, and then just another one just in case. I mean, the DMV will need it, and the Social Security's office will need it, but I will get more into detail with that. So just make sure to get 2 or 3 copies, just to make sure, because one of them we will be sending out. So when you go to a court, you want to just go. So basically, what they do is they give you a paper with saying that you're changing your name and your gender, and this is what it is. They will need that to change your gender on the DMV and to change your name for Social Security office. Okay, so that's step number 3. Just make sure to get 2 to 3 copies, whether it be just for backups, because you will be getting rid of one, and then the other ones you can have as backups if anything happens. So that's step number 3. Okay, step number 4. When you get everything done, you get all those decrees. The first thing you want to do is go to your Social Security office. That is your main concern right now. That's the first thing they're gonna want you to do. Change your Social Security name in your Social Security office. Once you do that, you're gonna have to take that decree that they gave you, your old Social Security number paper, and turn that in. They're gonna they will send you another one with your new name, and they will give you a printout saying that you officially changed your name and stuff. They will not give you the Social Security card there. They will mail that out to you, but they will give you a printout. That is enough to go to the DMV. Before you go to the DMV, though, there's a couple of things you need, and that will be the next step. That's step 4 or 5. I don't remember, but okay. So that will be step 5. Step 5, you will go to the DMV and anything. But before you go, you do need to print out. There's a form that I will be sending a link to. I will put all this in instructions and make sure to post this on the video. But yeah, the next thing would be to number 5. You need your doctor to fill out one of those medical or a physicist to, medical provider to fill out the form that you're changing your gender. Okay, so basically that you're better, whether you're on T or you're not on T, doesn't matter, as long as you identify as male or female in the case of other people. Female to male or male to female, doesn't matter. It's the same process. You still gotta fill out that. Just make sure I will be posting the phone number on a link. I will be putting a paper saying each instruction. You will just have to ignore the one with the newspaper. That one's no longer valid. But yeah, you will be filling out that, and you will be filling out a correction, whether it be the ID or it be the license. You will be filling out a correction because you're correcting it and putting your new name, and then one filling out for the gender. So there's 2 forms you gotta fill out. You can print it. You gotta print out one. Make sure you print out those 2 forms, fill them out, have your doctor sign it. You're ready to go to the DMV. You want to make sure you fill out that gender changing form, because they will tell you to fill that out unless you want just your name changed and not your gender. My girlfriend didn't know that. She went and they were trouble for that. I made sure to realize that when I did mine, whether to do that right away, to get my doctor to fill out, sign off saying that I'm male, and so on. So that is step number 5, and that is crucial to do, because if you don't do it right the first time, they will send you an ID with the wrong gender, and even then, then you'll have to wait another 2 to 3 weeks, and that could be a little harsh. Alright, so that's step 5. So then, step number 6 is the final step. It's obtaining your new birth certificate. For those of you in California, you will be sending your old birth certificate and the form, as well as I believe it's a $27 or $20 fee check with 2 and some forms to San Bernardino, San Jose. I believe Sacramento. The reason why you're sending it there is because here they don't have enough power or something like that, saying that you need to get a new birth certificate. They will give you the forms. If you go to the office here in Norwalk or wherever you go in LA, they will give you the proper forms, or you print them out online. You will have to get someone notarize it, saying that this was officially you, and then this is where you're sending one of your decrees. That's why I told you to get either 2 or 3, just in case, because you will be having to let go of one and letting go of your birth certificate as well. they need both of those. And then they needed something notarized saying, okay, this is you officially signing it off. Uh, Other than that, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, let me know. I will be I will be submitting a form. I will be putting in a detail by detail description here. This is what I wrote a couple years ago, and this is what Children's Hospital uses right now to inform people how the steps are. Just make sure that the newspaper one we no longer have to do. So thank you for watching. Hope this helps. See you guys next week.